Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's notification is on Punjab National Bank and is for recruitment of qualified candidates for engagement of apprentices in Punjab National Bank. It is an all India vacancy. Important notice for all the applicants. In total, we have 5,138 seats. And the starting date for online registration and submission of online application is 8th of February 2026. And the closing date for online registration and submission of application is 24th of February 2026. And the tentative date for online examination is first week of March 2026. Eligibility criteria cutoff date for age and qualification is 1st of January 2026. Candidates are requested to apply only through their official website, that is www.pnb.bank.in. Remember, hard copy of application and other documents not to be sent to this office. The link to the official website is also given in my video description below. In today's video, we will be discussing vacancy distribution, eligibility criteria, age criteria, educational qualification, stipend salary, application fees, and selection procedure. Now for the post distribution. For example, for Arunachal Pradesh, the circle is Dibrugarh. In total, we have 3 vacancies, out of which 1 is reserved for ST candidate and 2 is unreserved. For Assam district, the circles are Dibrugarh, Guwahati, Jorhat, Nagaland, and Silchar. In total, we have 132 vacancies, of which 9 is reserved for SC candidate and 15 is reserved for ST candidate. 27 is reserved for OBC candidate and 10 is reserved for EWS candidate. 71 seats are unreserved. In total, we have 132 vacancies. Now proceeding on to Delhi vacancies. The circles are East Delhi, North Delhi, South Delhi, and West Delhi. In total, we have 417 vacancies, out of which 58 is reserved for SC candidate, 28 is reserved for ST candidate, and 112 vacancy is reserved for OBC candidate. 33 is reserved for EWS candidate, and 186 is unreserved. Like mentioned, in total, we have 417 vacancies. Now for Manipur, the circle is Impal. In total, there is 13 vacancy, out of which 4 is reserved for ST candidate and 9 is unreserved. Now proceeding on to Meghalaya, the circle is Guwahati. In total, there is 8 vacancy, out of which 1 is reserved for EWS candidate and 7 seat is unreserved. Now for Mizoram, the circle is Impal. In total, there is 3 vacancies, out of which 3 is unreserved. Now for Nagaland, the circle is Impal. In total, there is 2 vacancies which falls in unreserved category. Now for Sikkim, under New Jalpaiguri, which is Siliguri circle, in total there is 3 vacancy, all of which is for unreserved category. Now for Tripura, the circle is Agartala. In total, there is 28 vacancies, out of which 5 is reserved for SC candidate and 9 is reserved for ST candidate. 1 is also reserved for OBC candidate and 3 is reserved for EWS candidate. In total, there is 10 seats for unreserved category. Like mentioned before, in total we have 5,138 vacancies, out of which 887 is reserved for SC candidate, 294 is reserved for ST candidate, 1,110 is reserved for OBC candidate, 464 is reserved for EWS candidate, and 2,383 is for unreserved category. Now proceeding on to nationality and citizenship. A candidate must be either a citizen of India or a subject of Nepal or a subject of Bhutan, or other related factors are mentioned on your screen right now. You can pause the video and go through it. Now proceeding on to age criteria. The candidate should be minimum of 20 years and maximum of 28 years. Age will be calculated till 1st of January 2026. That is, candidate must have been born not earlier than 2nd of January 1998 and not later than 1st of January 2006. Relaxation in upper age limit is also given. For SC and ST candidate, there is 5 years of age relaxation. For OBC candidate, there is 3 years of age relaxation. And person with benchmark disabilities, they have 10 years of age relaxation. Now for the educational qualification. graduate degree in any discipline from any institute, college, or university recognized or approved by government bodies, that is AICTE or UGC. The result of the qualification must have been declared on or before 31st of December 2025, and candidate must produce mark sheets and provisional or degree certificate issued from the university, college, or institute as and when required by the bank. Also remember that candidates applying for training seats of a particular state or union territory should be proficient, that is, reading, writing, speaking, and understanding in local language of the state or union territory. The list of state-wise local languages are as mentioned. For example, for Arunachal Pradesh, the language is English. For Assam, it is Assamese, Bengali, and Bodo. For Delhi Union Territory, the language requirement is Hindi. For Manipur, the language requirement is Manipuri and English. For Meghalaya, it is English or Garo or Khasi. For Mizoram, it is Mizo. For Nagaland, it is English. For Sikkim, it is either Nepali or English. For Tripura, it is either Bengali or Kokborok. Now for the stipend and salary. For branch category, that is rural, semi-urban, and urban, the stipend is rupees 12,300. For metro, it is 15,000. Now proceeding on to application fees. Candidates will have to pay the application fee between 8th of February 2026 till 24th of February 2026. Now, application fee will be different for different categories. For example, for general OBC EWS male candidate, the total fee is rupees 944. For general OBC EWS female candidate, the total fee is rupees 708. For SC, ST, PWD candidate, male or either female, the total fee is 236. For transgender, the total fee is rupees 236. Fee once paid will not be refunded on any account, nor can it be held in reserve for any other exam or selection. Now for the selection process. Selection for engagement of apprentices will be based on the following of the four stages, that is online written test. Second, we have document verification, and in third we have test of local language, and in fourth we have medical examination. For the first stage, that is online written test, the structure of online written examination will be MCQ type and would be as follows. Firstly, we have general financial awareness of 25 questions of 25 marks. And secondly, we have general English of 25 questions of 25 marks. And in third, we have quantitative and reasoning aptitude of 25 questions of 25 marks. And in fourth, we have computer knowledge of 25 questions of 25 marks. In total, it would be of 100 marks. The total time allocated is 60 minutes. And the medium of test will be either English or Hindi. Once the candidate clears the online written test, he or she will be called for document verification, after which they will have to take a test of local language. But remember, candidates applying for training seats of that particular state should be proficient in reading, writing, speaking, and understanding in any one of the specified local languages of that state. But candidate who produce 10 or 12 standard mark sheet certified evidencing having studied that specified of that local language will not be required to undergo the language test. That is, if you have undergone that specified state language, the candidate would not have to undergo the test of local language. Candidates who have not studied the required state languages in their class 10 and 12 standard, they will have to undergo the test of local language, which will be conducted as a part of selection process. It will be conducted when the candidate is called for document verification by the bank. Candidate who fail to qualify this test will not be engaged as apprentice. Now for the final selection, verification of eligibility for the post and information furnished in the online application. Qualified in written test, document verification, and test of knowledge, and being declared medically fit in accordance with the bank's requirement. General information on how to fill the online form is also clearly given in the official notification, the link to which you also find in my video description below. You can go and check it out. That is all from today's notification. If you have found this video informative, do consider liking this video and sharing it with your friends. And do support my channel by subscribing to this channel as well. Thank you for watching the video till the end.